Welcome to the Austin Method, where we help you develop the skills of square dancing. This segment is called Behind the Scenes. This is where we share things with you other than the skills we're already sharing in the Austin Method. So here's the deal. Square dancing is practically limitless. There are the combinations and permutations of the calls, the number of calls, the number of formations. It just goes on and on and on. Which means that you need to be constantly learning and relearning. Even if you're just stuck with SSD and the 50 calls, they don't get called every week. There are pockets that get missed for weeks at a time, maybe months at a time. Some calls aren't very popular with particular callers or in certain regions. And you won't hear it for a long time, and then all of a sudden, boom, there it is. And you're like, ah! And so there's constant learning. And of course, if you want to go up in the levels, then you definitely have to learn and keep learning. So one thing you got to know is if you're in group lessons, at the end of your group lessons, you're probably going to have a graduation. Some clubs don't, many clubs do. Don't take it too seriously, okay? Graduation is not the end of your learning. It's not even close to the end of your learning. And if you pay attention, probably the first thing they'll say to you after graduation is, well, now you need to come back and angel for the next class so you can help them. Well, we've been doing this for a really long time in square dancing. We know that nobody gets everything they need to get out of the first set of lessons. So we encourage them to come back for a second set of lessons. So it's already built in. You have to learn, relearn, learn more. If you want to advance your learning, you can't just come back for another set of lessons at the same level. You can't just angel. If you want to actually increase your learning, increase your knowledge, move up, you've got to push it a little bit. You've got to go to other callers. You've got to go to weekends are a great source of learning extended applications. Hopefully, you love learning. Not everybody does, but hopefully you do, because that's what square dancing is about. It's about learning and growing, and if you don't love learning, then somehow if you still want to square dance, you've got to make peace with the fact that there is going to be learning, and you've got to find a method that works for you. Whether that's group lessons or something like the Austin Method, whatever works, you've got to make peace with it because you can't stagnate. These are skills, and skills need honing to stay sharp. If you don't keep honing them, sharpening them, they get dull and out of date, and you just can't dance as well. So embrace the learning process. It's a lot of fun if you embrace it. It's a struggle if you don't. Make sure to like and comment before you go. This is the way YouTube tells other people that you found this material engaging one way or the other. Comments are always appreciated. Likes and shares, of course, are much appreciated. And remember, however well-informed and carefully considered they may be, the opinions expressed here are solely my opinions and don't necessarily reflect the opinions of others involved in this production. Thank you for visiting the Austin Method. We hope to see you on the dance floor soon.